Lesson 28, the normal probability distribution. Example 9. The duration of human pregnancy follows a normal distribution with a mean of 274.5 days and a standard deviation of 13.6 days. Find the first quartile for the duration of human pregnancies and interpret the result. Well, here we're told that the normal distribution has a mean, mu, of 274.5 days and a standard deviation, sigma, of 13.6 days. Thus, we can use the normal probability distribution to answer this question. The question is to find the first quartile. The first quartile is the particular data value we denote as Q sub 1, which is equivalent to 1/4 or 25%, where 25% of all the pregnancies last less than that. So the first quartile is essentially finding the 25th percentile, where 25% of all the other data values are less than it. So when we're given a percentage and asked to find the corresponding data value, in this case duration of pregnancy, we would need to use the inverse norm command to find this result. The inverse norm command on the TI-84 calculator requires the input of 3 values. The first value is the percentile, that is the percentage of the normal bell-shaped curve that is less than that value we seek. But the calculator, being a decimal machine, doesn't want you to enter in the percentage, but instead enter in the decimal or fraction. 25% in decimal form is 0.25. Comma, the next two numbers that are entered into the inverse norm command are the mean, mu sub x, and the standard deviation, sigma sub x. Here, the mean was 274.5, and the standard deviation was 13.6. Now, entering this command into the TI-84 calculator, we can find our result. We press second, distr, arrow down to inverse norm, press enter to select, type in the 0.25 for the 25th percentile, comma, 274.5 for the mean, comma, 13.6 for the standard deviation. Close parenthesis, enter. So now we've found our first quartile. It rounds off to about 265.3. The units on the inverse norm command are the same units as the particular random variable. In this case, we're measuring everything in days. So this result would be 265.3 days. But if the doctor was to report this result to the patient, chances are they wouldn't use the fraction of a day, but just round this off to the nearest whole day, like 265 days. Well, now that we've found our first quartile, we now need to interpret the result. To interpret the result, we have to give this meaning. Well, the first quartile is the particular value such that 1/4 or 25% of all the other values are less than that. So we can give the following interpretation. 1/4 or 25% of human pregnancies have a duration of less than 265 days.